It's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks, and this is going to be hopefully a little short video on working with nodes. And this is probably mainly going to be for the plasma cutter people, because the laser people, nodes aren't that big of a deal. So we take our shape tool and click on our shape of our tree, and you can see all the nodes. Now there's several things you can do, and I've done it a lot of times. You could lasso all of them and you can reduce the nodes, let's say 5%. That didn't really do anything. Let's go 20%. And it's just deleting some of the nodes. But let's back up here, and you really want the details of the tree. But in a plasma cutter, the plasma cutter is having to go from node to node to node. So if you have, something like that isn't going to cut very well, because it's having to stop at that. I mean, it's a minuscule of a second that it stops, but it'll burn a little hole, and then it's having to go there. So there's a lot of things you can do with nodes. Once you've got your shape tool, you'll have this bar up here with things to do, and it'll tell you, like this is one item, it's either going to convert it to a curved node, which it already is because it's grayed out, or you can convert it to a line. So let's convert that one to a line and see what happens. See what it did? It made that a sharp corner. That's really not too good in plasma cutting anyway. So when you have a node, and let's just select on this one, and it is a line, so we're going to convert it to a curve. Now there's 3 more options: cusp mode, smooth, and symmetrical. We're on cusp right now because it's highlighted out. But let me just go to smooth and show you what happens. Smooth, if you move this arrow, it's moving the other arrow equally. Now you can make it longer, but when you move it left or right, it's going to equally move both sides. So what I do a lot, let's just start over. I use the cusp mode. Then when you click on that node, it's just going to move one side of the arrow. So you've got a lot more control. So we don't want a sharp turn there. It's already a cusp. So we're going to want to round that off. So what's going to happen when the plasma cutter comes around, it's not having to go and turn at that right angle real quick. And you're going to get a lot better cut. You're going to have a lot less slag or DOS on your project. And you'll learn, the more you use this, what works and what doesn't work. You still want to have some integrity of the cut. You still want it to look like a tree, but you don't want any little burn holes. Anyway, so convert it to a straight line, a curved line, or your 3 cusps here. Now, just real quick, let's say you got your shape tool and you go, I want to get rid of that node. Just click on it, hit the delete key, because you might not need this node. See, it's real close to what it was, but it doesn't need that node, so it's going to cut real fast around there and not have to stop. Now, let's say you want a node there. You want to add a little bit more detail. Just double click it, make it a cusp, and then just bring it around, whatever you want to do with it. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.